Hi teachers. We get many questions from teachers about how they can legally use published materials in their classrooms. Because we know that all teachers want to do the right thing and set an ethical example for students, we have created this easy-to-follow video guide to help you understand whether or not you are operating your classroom in an ethical and legal manner. Question number 1. What can I photocopy? The short answer is not much. If you are photocopying an entire book, this is almost always illegal. If you are copying an entire class set of books after purchasing a single copy, that is a huge ethical and legal violation and can not only put you in legal jeopardy, but also your employer. There is such a thing as fair use. Fair use comes into play when you have purchased adequate materials for your students, but you would like to, say, photocopy a couple of pages for your students to take notes on or to create a special project with. Question number 2. What if I want to create a PDF of the book for my students? According to copyright law, no part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopying, recording, or by any information storage or retrieval system, without express written consent from the publisher. Therefore, the act of even creating the PDF is illegal, and if you make it for school or using school equipment, you open yourself as well as your employer up to legal action. Additionally, if you create a PDF of the book and then distribute it, you open yourself up to even more potential legal jeopardy, as you are then providing materials free of charge and are depriving the author of income. Question number 3. Can I make a recording of myself reading the book? This is also a violation of copyright. No part of this book may be reproduced or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopying, recording, or by any information storage or retrieval system, without express written consent from the publisher. The spoken word is still a form of the book, making this illegal. By making files of this nature available to the public, you deprive authors of income and make yourself vulnerable to legal proceedings and large fines. Question number 4. Can I read a book aloud to students if they do not have copies of the book? Yes, you may. As long as you are not recording yourself reading the book aloud, this is perfectly fine. Question number 5. Can I use a document camera to show the students the book? Yes, you can. Obviously, our teacher authors prefer you to support them by purchasing adequate resources for your students. Using a document camera, as long as it does not involve storing the files, is perfectly legal. Question number 6. I have a copy of the audiobook. How can I legally use it? If you have a single audiobook, you may play it on a speaker for the entire class to listen to. If you wish to have your students listen individually, you should purchase an audiobook for each student. A more economical purchase would be to subscribe to the ebook for each student, which would allow each of them access to the complete book and audiobook online. It is absolutely illegal and unethical to upload audio files to YouTube, Edpuzzle, or any other online portals that give public access to copyright materials. And you would be putting yourself in a precarious legal position by doing so. Question number 7. Am I allowed to make a screen recording of the ebook on my computer? I think we all know the answer to that question. Absolutely not. Question number 8. Can I create written activities or quizzes based on copyrighted materials? Of course. As a classroom teacher, fair use dictates that you be allowed to create activities for your students. Activities and materials based on copyrighted works are called derivative works. Derivative works are perfectly legal to create and use with your own students. However, you do not have the right to sell derivative works or to distribute them in such a way that they compete with the sale of our published educational materials. Thank you for taking the time to educate yourself about copyright. We recognize that almost all teachers genuinely strive to do the right thing, and sometimes the answers are not clear. If you are ever unsure, feel free to reach out to Fluency Matters and ask. We appreciate your efforts to conduct yourself ethically, and we thank you for respecting the hard work of our teacher authors.